Indonesia. The royal flavors of Payakumbuah, Miss Grand Indonesia's national costume, designed by Annisa Banyuwangi, is inspired by the iconic Rumah Makan Padang, Payakumbuah, and its cuisine, with vibrant traditional decor, detailed patterns, bold red and gold accents.
I am currently watching the Miss Grand International National Costume, and this is the Indonesian national costume. As you can see, it is representing the West Sumatran region. Look at that. Those are the West Sumatran dishes. I could see rendang, there's perkedel, gulai, and many more. That just makes me so hungry. But aside from that, this is such an impressive costume. I mean, look at that. And that is why today I'm going to have a very special guest who designed this very costume. So please welcome Annisa Febby. Okay, so first of all, congratulations, Annisa Febby, on the design that went viral and dominated the social media. So Nova Liana's costume was worn by Miss Grand Indonesia 2024, and it became a hot topic of conversation on social media during the Miss Grand International 2024 event. So how do you exactly get this inspiration of, this grand design?
Hello, Miss Maudey. Thank you very much for having me, Miss Maudey, today. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you. The inspiration came from Ivan Gunawan, the founder of Miss Grand Indonesia, Yayasan Dunia Mega Bintang. So from Ivan Gunawan's home to his boutique, he often meets the Padang Payakumbuah restaurant. And Ivan Gunawan knew the owner, Arif Muhammad, and they collaborate and contacted me on the end of July to make the national costume for Miss Grand Indonesia 2024, Nova Liana. And I was helped by illustrator. The name is Abata Bayu, to help me to illustrate the design about the Padang traditional culinary, Padang cuisine. So Ivan Gunawan and Arif Muhammad were amazed by Abata Bayu design, and I and team, Annisa Banyuwangi team, who made the design into a real costume.
Okay, so that is a sneak peek behind why you pick West Sumatran region rather than any cities, right? So can we explore more, because West Sumatra has a very rich cultural background, and can you tell us a little bit more on that?
Okay, I chose the West Sumatra region because the first idea is Padang culinary, Padang cuisine. So of course, West Sumatra was brought as the theme. And in the foundation owned by Ivan Gunawan, Yayasan Dunia Mega Bintang, has never brought Padang West Sumatra. So this is one way to promote West Sumatra internationally. Not only Padang cuisine, but also Gadang traditional house, then Padang traditional clothes.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think it is such an amazing, it's a fabulous, and it's such a great costume. But in your opinion, yourself as a designer, so what do you actually think about this costume, and why does it actually gain so much attention from the public?
The first, I didn't expect that the costume gained significant attention on social media. My intention is only do the best for my works, for my country, Indonesia. Then, in my opinion about this costume is collaboration with amazing people. They are Abata Bayu as the illustrator, then Annisa Banyuwangi as the maker of this national costume, then Ivan Gunawan as the founder of Miss Grand Indonesia, and Arif Muhammad as the owner Padang Payakumbuah restaurant. And to both of them, Ivan Gunawan and Arif Muhammad, are celebrities who are already famous to many people in Indonesia. So it is very easy to make attention on social media, and of course, this costume also has three elements, including Padang culinary, Padang traditional house, and Padang traditional clothes. So I think these three elements has something interesting to make attention on social media.
Okay, that is interesting indeed. And I see with the design, there's a lot of details. It seems very complicated, the costume itself. And can you tell us what are the challenges in making such a delicate and also very detailed costume?
Okay, the challenge is the difficult part. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the difficult part is the part of the opening and closing the foot doors, because there are 14 plates on each doors. So if the plates in the wrong position, the foot doors cannot open and close perfectly. And this part, I needed 7 days to set up the right position of the plates, of the food. So I think this is the difficult part, the challenges part of this costume.
Okay, so it takes you 7 days just to, place the plates. But how long does it take to create the whole costume as a whole?
Okay, I was helped by 6 people on Annisa Banyuwangi team. I needed 3 weeks to make this costume, 2 weeks for to make clothes and accessories, and 1 week for to set up the foot doors. So the total is 3 weeks until it was complete many details.
Okay, so what are some of the most memorable works that you've created? So, we've seen some of your works other than the the royal flavors of Payakumbuah. You also have other works. Can you tell us your other memorable works that you've designed?
All of my costume have impression and memorable thing for me and Annisa Banyuwangi team. So I have made national costume for Egypt, Pakistan, Germany, and the other countries. I really love all my costumes because each costume has its own interesting, its own impression, its own memorable thing and pride for us.
Okay, you mentioned you also created the design for Egypt and Germany. Can you tell us more on that? So what other countries have you designed for, and the details for each of those countries?
Okay. In Miss Grand International 2021, I made the national costume for Shahi Hamdi, Miss Grand Egypt. Then in 2022, I made 4 costumes for Miss Grand Belarus, Miss Grand Germany, Miss Grand China, and Miss Grand Pakistan. Belarus, Marina Vyazankova with the traditional clothes and traditional patterns of Belarus. Then China, Cyril with the Dragon Empress. Then Germany, Kim Kelly Brown with the Freya Goddess. And Pakistan, Anisa Sheikh with the Pakistani art and culture. And this year I made Indonesia, Nova Liana with the royal flavors of Payakumbuah.
So it must have, have a long process of research as well, because you incorporated a lot of details and then cultures within each of the countries that you are designing for. So can you tell us that process from the research up until, the design, until the making of the costume itself?
I researched in internet and Google. Then we sketch Then uh, the queen is choose one alternative design of many alternative designs for me. Then we make this costume for this event.
What is actually the requirement for participants in this cultural showcase session in the Miss Grand International?
All of finalists in Miss Grand International or the other beauty pageants in the world can choose any designer with their their national costume, uh, either from their country or from other countries. So there are no special requirements. All designers can participate in cultural showcase session, or we call it national costume competition.
Okay, so but you previously designed for the West Sumatran region, right? So do you have any plans to explore some other regions in Indonesia? You know, we have some very rich and very diverse culture. What is the future plans?
Yes, for sure. I will continue my works to introduce Indonesian culture with national costume, and hopefully Indonesian people will like my works. So please wait for all my costume, guys.
Okay, as a designer, do you have a specific region in Indonesia that you are particularly interested to design?
All of Indonesian culture, Indonesian tourism, I very love it. So uh, I want to show to the world with the national costume.
Okay, and last but not least, can you tell us the current projects that you are working on, and can you tell us what we can expect from you in the near future?
Okay, current projects, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Current projects. 2 weeks ago, I just shipped a costume for Miss Universe Persia 2024. Apa Bahnesan. The title is The Glory of Persia. Persia is the ancient name of Iran, but in Miss Universe they use name Persia, not Iran. And in this week, I'm working on a costume order from Ivan Gunawan, but still secret, and several orders from other cities for December. So keep supporting, guys.
Okay, that is very exciting indeed, and we cannot wait to see more of your work because your work has been it's so impressive. I love it. I love seeing it so much. All right, thank you so much, Mba, and see you very soon. Okay. All right, guys, that wraps up our interview with Annisa Febby. Don't go anywhere.